Is he here? So we can spotlight him and then he begins.
Yes, I can. Can you hear me and see me or
Okay.
not?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Is my voice is clear and you can see my screen?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we can
Perfect.
see your screen now. So you have 3 minutes begin, and then we do the question and answer afterwards.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So, what's the relationship between your morning cup of coffee and the global warming? Maybe you could think that the global warming causes climate change. Climate change effect on agriculture. One of the crops that will be affected and actually affected right now is coffee. So maybe your morning cup of coffee will not be exist in the future. That's a good theory. But what if I told you that your morning cup of coffee is one of the causes for the global warming? How could that happen? 2.2 billion cups of coffee is drunk every day in the world, and that's reduced over 16 million tons of coffee ground around the year. This amount of coffee ground causes thermal emission, increasing carbon and methane, and those are the main causes for the global warming. Besides, it's polluting the air, the soil, and water, and that's affecting our environment. Not only that, it's a big waste for all of us. For wasting this kind of resource could be used in several industries for over 16 applications. For that reason, we started Cupmena, a waste management startup operating on a circular economy model to maximize the value out of spent coffee ground by collecting it and do it to recycle it and use it in the agriculture sector. We collect the spent coffee ground in daily basis from our coffee chains and we take it our production hub. And from there, we do three things: data analysis, we analyze the data about the collection waste that we collected, and we retrieve it back to our partners in form of data and reports to help them to be able to know their impact. Second thing, we distribute the spent coffee ground as a raw material for startups, student projects, SME who can innovate and produce products out of it. Third thing, what we are doing in-house, using spent coffee ground to grow different solutions of agriculture. We produce mushroom, animal feeds, soil enhancers, and organic fertilizer. But we focus more on mushroom since this is our first product. We use the spent coffee ground as a main soil to grow different types of mushroom. It makes it grow faster in 6 weeks instead of 3 months. Coffee ground is a cheap material and affordable, and that's make our mushroom affordable and available for our customer and serving as a protein alternative for many customers. The mushroom market in Egypt is worth $57 million, and this is our the target market, and the MENA region market is worth $4.5 billion, and this was one of the markets that we are looking to expand it in the future. We have been working for about 3 years. We produce over 7,000 kilograms of mushroom from 7 coffee chains, 13 locations. We have collected and recycled over 452 tons of spent coffee ground and prevented 13 tons of CO2 emission. And we have made about $14,000 in revenue, and we have a 12 team member. Speaking about impact, is something essential for us. For each kilograms of mushroom that we are producing, we are saving about 147 grams of CO2. It's like you charge your smartphone about 18 times or you drive your car about half kilometer. And this is the way how we share impact, not only for us, but for our customers and our partners that we use their collect coffee ground. Our team is 100% youth, diversified, and passionate about what we are doing with experience in waste management and serial economy and biotechnology. And this team is backed up by a board of advisors who make sure that we are working on the right vision and we are achieving our goals. That's everything, and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Abdul. And first question is, how does Cupmena currently make money?
By selling the mushroom, this is the main revenue stream. About 80% of our revenues are coming from selling mushrooms. Now we're still working to be able to diversify our revenue models by selling the organic fertilizer, but we're still working on research and development as well as for the soil enhancers, animal feeds. And in the future, we expect about the data that we are collecting that we have enough data to be able to sell like subscription model for coffee chains instead of just collecting the spent coffee ground for them. We collect it and we retrieve back data monthly in form of ESG reports for them to be help them to be able to be part of the transformation for the environmental scene. And actually, one of the things that we are looking forward to also is selling carbon credits, but this will be required to have a huge facilitation and operation to be able to reach out this milestone.
Okay, and all of this you've made from the coffee waste, basically, right? Yeah, and
Exactly.
then in terms of the money that you've made, have you raised any exterior, any other financing, or everything has come from the revenue that you've made?
No, we have raised about almost 300,000 USD dollar. $100,000 was equity financing, and other was grants.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Mr. Kunle or Mr. Henry?
Oh, okay. Go ahead,
Okay, go
please.
ahead, Tom. Okay. Should I go?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Abed. Great initiative. I think COP28 has been happening for the past two weeks, and you've seen lots of conversation, lots of fundraising around climate change. So you are actually doing something really timely. I don't know how much people know about your product and what you're doing. So my first question is like, how do you go to market? What are your current strategies to go to market? And then the second question is, how do you acquire this waste currently? Are you focused in a particular market, and then you have a supply chain process to kind of get that? How does that really work for you guys now?
Okay, thank you, Henry, for the questions. I guess it's approaching. Actually, I'm in Dubai right now. I have been
Oh
having
my
part.
God, you're in the right
Yeah,
place. Yes,
yes,
yes.
yeah.
I
I
hope
just
you're talking to all the people there because they
yes,
need to know
exactly.
what you're doing. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been
awesome.
invited from International Trade Center to be part of so many panel discussion to discuss what we are doing and share our success story about the
That's
impact
great.
that we are providing. About your question about the go-to-strategy market, so to be able to having like a solid product, we have to secure our value chain by partnering with different coffee chains in around Egypt to be able to make sure that we have the raw materials that we are just operating based on it. For the product itself, for the mushroom specifically, we had so many challenges actually to do for this because when the mushroom shelf life it's just short, it's 7 days, so you need to sell your mushroom before it's just harvested, and this was a bit challenging for us, but we were able to manage this because there is a huge demand when it comes to the B2B market. There is so many restaurants, cuisines, hotels, the horeca sector, all of them have a huge demand, and specifically for the oyster mushroom that we are producing, and we have other species of mushroom not existing in the market, so sometimes they require to export it from outside. So we are filling the gap on this. And actually, we still have a huge demand on the B2B until we go for the B2C. But the B2C is very promising, but the hassle there will be quite need a huge specific facilitation to be able to manage it. So that's what about our go-to-market. I'm sorry, I just forgot your second question. Can you just remind me fast about it?
No, yeah, I think everything you said makes sense. I was just